Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about seeing yourself in others. And this is something, of course, that's been on my mind that I've been thinking about. So I just want to share it with anybody else who is going through it. When you're going on your personal growth, personal development journey, first of all, you become aware, like I said in previous videos, of just your own actions, your own behaviors, your own thoughts, the positive and the negative. And then you get to a point also where you become aware, sometimes hyper aware of the thoughts, behaviors, and actions of other people. And this awareness can do one of two things. It can either cause you to cast judgment on others, cause you to question others, cause you to kind of look at others like, well, why are they doing that? Why aren't they doing this? And, kind of thinking that you're better than them. Or it can cause you to put yourself in a position where you see yourself in others. And by that, I mean, you understand, you've been there, you've felt the things that they're feeling. Maybe not exactly, maybe not the exact scenario. I know that we're all different. We're all going through our own things. But sometimes when you see people and they're frustrated or they're lashing out or they're upset at something, it's like instead of having a knee-jerk reaction of, oh my God, this person, I don't like them, I don't like their energy, you're more so like, man, I can sort of empathize with this person. I can understand why they're upset and I can understand where they're coming from because I've been there too. And I have so many examples of this, and it's such an interesting balance of really trying to remember I was there too, and that I could be there just as easily in the next moment, or that I could be there in the future. And then also remembering not to get emotionally attached or involved in certain scenarios or situations that are like highly emotional, right? So I think it's a beautiful thing, honestly. It's really beautiful to have compassion and understanding. And I think about the times where I would lash out or I would be upset or something was hurting me and people around me were understanding, whether that be strangers, friends, family, they were understanding and forgiving because they had been there too. So it's kind of like everybody's going through their own cycles, and we kind of ebb and flow between being in our emotions and identifying with them versus being outside of them, observing them, and then being able to understand that that's happening with everybody else too. So I think just now and walking into the new year and just, as you reflect, I really encourage you to think about, just the things that people say and do, and try to not only detach yourself from that, but also just understand that people go through their own emotions and their own feelings, and try to understand what it was like when you were going through your emotions and feelings, like whether you were depressed, whether you were sad, whether you were angry, whatever it is. And it just helps you become more compassionate to others, because people are really living in hell. If you really think about it, hell is a mental state, and people are waking up every day to lives that they don't enjoy, feeling obligated, feeling trapped, feeling stressed, feeling frustrated, feel fearful. And these are all things that I've felt so deeply before, and recently too, like up until a couple of days ago. I feel like I'm just now getting a hold of and a manage on my emotions and understanding how to separate myself from negative thoughts and maladaptive habits and being more compassionate with myself. So it's a beautiful thing to be able to recognize that. It's honestly a really beautiful thing to see someone or have somebody do something to you, and instead of getting upset or reacting, being able to be like, you know what, this person is going through something. They're probably in a lot of pain, and what they've said to me, what they've done to me has nothing to do with me and everything to do with them. And being able to move forward from that point and make informed decisions about whether or not you want to engage with that person at that point is far better than just reacting to whatever they say and whatever they do. And then it's just like, it's like a tennis match. It's like two people just passing the ball, passing the reaction back and forth without really getting anywhere. So yeah, that's just something that was on my mind today. I've just been thinking about that a lot lately as the holidays come up. You're around family. You might not have a great relationship with your family, or if you're like me, you might have family that says things or, judges you, or that just does things that really rub you the wrong way. And it's important to remember in these times that, you're going through your own separate journey and they're going through theirs. And it is far more beneficial to you to empathize and understand where they're coming from and do whatever you need to do that's best for you, whether that be keep your distance or not talk to them or engage with them only in certain moments, as opposed to, like I said, just reacting or just kind of like always being on the defensive or always being hurt and offended by the things that people say and do to you. It's honestly not worth it. And I'm finding that to be very liberating right now. So see yourself in others. It's a human thing. Like, we're all going through things. We're all managing our lives. We're all doing the best that we can with the knowledge and the awareness that we have. And we're all at different levels. So really keep this in mind the next time you come into a scenario or a situation, like I said, where people are just doing things to you that seem unfair or that seem hurtful or that seem bad. Just try to see yourself in the other person and remember the times where you were in that position too, but don't harbor it. Don't hold on to it. Don't guilt yourself. Don't say, oh, I can never, I'll never change. I'll never be able to do X, Y, and Z. Like, you're always able to, and there will always be people who are willing to help. You have tools, you have resources, and I believe in you. So if you're watching this and this message resonated with you, I would love to hear. Definitely make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I just set up my bookshelves. I'm setting them up now. Would love to do a bookshelf tour, a book tour, my favorite books. So definitely give me some recommendations below. And yeah, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.